Well, welcome to this episode of Cooking in the Community Kitchen, where we cook up delicious recipes and have flavorful conversations. My name is Judy Anderson, and I will be your host today as we cook creamy asparagus soup. I chopped 4 cups of onions. I've added a tablespoon of olive oil and a half a cup of butter, and we're going to cook that down, not browning it, but just make sure that they're nice and soft. And in the meantime here, I'm going to do the asparagus. So I am going to save the tips of the asparagus that we can use as a garnish. We will steam those, and then we're going to put the others here in the pot. All right, we're going to just stick the lid on there, and those are going to be good for a minute.
Good. Oh,
and I'm going to chop these up. Now, so I have just chopped up then the asparagus, probably in about 1.5 inches or so pieces, maybe an inch. It's certainly not something where you need to get your ruler and be too worried about the size of the pieces. And I've got about 2 pounds in there as well. So we'll just clean up that mess. And one of my favorite shows is the Jamie Oliver, his 15-minute meals. And so this is a trick I learned from him. I've boiled this water, and we're going to add then about 6 cups of water into our pot. And with it being just pre-boiled, that will just help our pot just get things going a little quicker. And like I say, it's a 6-ish cup of water, let's say that. And really the point in this is just add enough water so that your asparagus and your onions are nicely covered. And so I think that is going to be just about the perfect amount. And then to that, I'm going to add 6 rounded teaspoons of the chicken powder. Chicken stock powder, I guess is really what it is. Are you going to help me count here so I don't get confused while I talk?
That's 3.
There we go. All right. And maybe 1 for, that extra person that might show up. Mm-hmm. All right. There we go. So we're going to just, turn that up to high, and we're going to let that just cook away. Pardon me.
It smells good.
Well, maybe we'll just add just that little smidge more water. There you go.
It's looking good.
Oh, it is looking good, and it's smelling really good as well. And we've got these little fellas the tips are just about nice and tender as well. So this is going to take probably about 15 minutes for our asparagus to get nice and tender. I don't think it's one of those things where you can overcook it or undercook it. I think just make it so that it's nice and soft, and we will test it out with a fork in a couple of minutes. Look at this. This is looking very good.
Oh, that's
okay,
good.
So should we just pull one out and taste
Sure.
it?
You taste it.
Just about. Just about.
It looks pretty good to me.
It does. It does.
It's
But
one of my favorite soups.
I'm going to let you have a little taste, if you will, and then we'll just see if we think we need a little bit more of salt or pepper.
Oh, pepper probably.
Okay.
Oh, yes, a little pepper.
A little pepper?
Oh.
Okay. Well, we can certainly
That'll
do
be
that.
Good. I don't think it needs any salt, though.
Okay. And you know what? If you are on a restricted sodium diet, this powder is probably not the best choice, but then you can get the low sodium in the Tetra Paks, and that would also be a great alternative. So we're going to give that literally 1 more minute, and then we will be good to go. And we're going to shut this off. And then one of my other favorite kitchen gadgets is the emulsifier. And I just find that this is such a real great and a safe way to make your soups or sauces. I think that we are good to go. This is looking really good, and I'm going to just turn it off. And then here we go. This is hot on there. Okay.
Is it going to splash, Judy?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. And what makes this also a lovely creamy soup is that just with the onions and your stock and the asparagus, it does have that creamy texture without there being any cream in it. So I think this is actually looking quite lovely. Give it 1 more quick one. Now, you always taught me also to be tidy when I cook, so I'm going to just put this over there. And then I think I'm going to have you sit, if you don't mind, and then I'm going to dish up the soup. There we go. And then we're going to add some of these asparagus tips.
Oh, isn't that just beautiful?
Well, it's so wonderful to be together and to be able to share a bowl of soup together.
Oh, isn't-
I'm not sure. I have to be really honest, gluten-free biscuits.
Oh,
there you go.
They're going to be wonderful. Oh, I'm sure.
Well, and as Sunday would say, everything tastes better with butter, so please help yourself to some butter as well.
And butter is good.
That's right.
Butter is good. Thank you, Judy. Thank you very much. What a privilege to be here.
Well, there we go. Well, and what about if we have our first bites and see what you think?
Okay.
All right.
You bet. Oh, it's going to be just absolutely wonderful. Oh, boy, Judy.
I think it is. It is flavorful.
Oh, that's just wonderful. I can just see the ladies making this soup and being so proud to serve it.